Okay, so nandito ako sa Mexico, Pampanga, Shell sa background ko. And I am planning to go to Apayao, the blazing mountain of the gods. It's 9 hours from here, and I think meron pa akong 8 hours to go, and that is about 520 kilometers from Metro Manila. At least I need to be there around 6 a.m. para makita natin yung sunrise, at least how it will look like yung blazing mountain of the gods when in sunrise. Puro highway na daanan natin ngayon. Dadaan tayo sa Ilocos region, and then mag-e-end tayo sa Solsona, Ilocos Norte. And from there, maaakitin na natin yung Solsona, Apayao Road. At least we will going to have stops in the middle. And hindi natin exhaust yung sarili natin. I know it's almost 11 p.m. and we still have 8 to 9 hours to go.
Sira?
Okay, so I made it here at Clean Fuel, Rosario, La Union. Change outfit dahil malamig kanina sa biyahe. Anyway, it's 12:30 a.m. approximately, and I still have 320 kilometers to go. And my check kanina, chinek ko, and I think makakarating ako ng mga 8 a.m. It's fine, 8 a.m. dahil maliwanag na, makikita na natin yung pupuntahan natin, yung blazing mountain of the gods. And hopefully walang traffic sana. Okay, I made it here at Narvacan, Ilocos Sur. It's 3:30 a.m. and I still have 4 more hours to go. 163 kilometers to reach yung blazing mountain of the gods. And hopefully I can make it on time. So yeah. Okay, ang tawag dito ay New Quirino Bridge because yung isa banda doon is nasira ng bagyo. Right. So nandito tayo sa San Nicolas, Ilocos Norte. And from here papunta dun sa view deck, approximately 56 kilometers. And ang travel time is 1 hour and 50 minutes. And estimated arrival natin dun is 7:43. So yung way na yon is papuntang Solsona. And dun tayo pupunta. Honestly, hindi ko na-expect na ganito kalamig. Nasa baba pa lang tayo ng bundok. Nasa baba pa lang ako ng bundok. Nasa kalsada pa lang ako, pero malamig na. Okay, so nandito na tayo sa Tourism Information Assistance Center ng Solsona, which you need to register here para ma-monitor nila yung mga papasok na turista, which is very good. And that is 50 pesos. Environmental fee and registration fee, which is kailangan ko ito ipakita sa checkpoint mamaya. Boundary checkpoint. What happens here? What happens here, legs? Okay, so ito na yung mga twisties. Let's get ready to twist this. Okay, hindi ko napuntahan yung Mount Kilang. There are unfortunate things na nangyari. It's not really, hindi ko talaga in-expect nga ganun mangyari. Especially when nature strikes. Kaya I decided na di na tumuloy ng Kilang. Actually, nung packet ng Mount Kilang, umaraw, and I really enjoy yung mga twisties. And bumaba pa nga ako para kumuha ng mga views. But 4 kilometers away na lang doon sa Mount Kilang, biglang nagkaroon ng kakaibang weather. And then, ang una kong naramdaman is napakalakas ng hangin. Talagang tinatangay ako, pati motor ko tinangay. And, actually, natumba nga ako eh. And then ang pangalawa ay mahamog. Pero manipis yung hamog. manipis yung, hindi naman ambon, pero yung hamog, napakanipis ang hamog. And then maya-maya, habang paakyat na, may portion doon na paakyat. And then yung ulap is actually dumidilim na. And then lumalakas na lalo yung hangin, pati yung hamog. Kita niyo hangin na yan. Hindi na raw magpapakita si Mount Kilang. Sabi, mas nakapal pa yung ulap dun sa Mount Kilang kaysa dito. Ginawa ko, nag-stay muna ako dun sa isang side. And then tinatansya ko kung itutuloy ko pa or hindi. And the fascinating part, kalahati umuulan and then yung kalahati ng bundok umaaraw. So you are experiencing two weathers at the same time. And nakausap ko pa yun isang lokal. Kung sabi niya na kapag ganun na raw yung weather, buong maghapon hindi na raw magpapakita si Mount Kilang. Hindi nagpakita si Kilang? Anyway, I'm going home. And actually I planned this trip as balikan lang. Kaya yeah, medyo pagod. But anyway, ulitin ko to kapag merong pagkakataon, or maybe sa summer, or maybe kung may budget. Okay, see ya on my next vlog.